Huh? Huh? Welcome down to KC Toy Reviews. We are here today with a mouthful. It is the Last Survivor, Part 2 Clicker Seattle version by CC Toys. Very excited to dive right into this one, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I never want to assume, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that most people, if you are here watching this review, you are very aware of the video game, in which, my opinion, The Last of Us Part 2 is probably one of the best video games ever created. And I really mean that top 5. It is in the top 5 best games of all time. Absolute masterpiece. So I was very, very excited that a line was coming out for these guys. And, you know, first off, wow, the clicker is really, really a great figure. Came with 0 accessories. It did come with a stand. I was very excited that it came with a stand. And in my opinion, it came with a higher quality type of stand, actually. Not the generic oval one. This one has a little bit more, I don't want to say beefiness, but sturdiness, I guess, to it. So I do enjoy these stands a little bit better, so props there. But again, no accessories, no anything else. And even the hands that it came with, they're really just generic hands that look like they were just spray painted over. So they weren't any custom sculpt hands, you know, something a little more, I don't want to say sinister, but, you know, grabbing type effect. But I'll take what I can get there. Clothes, looks like they could have gotten the clothes from any overabundant, you know, bulk of 1/6 who had blue, black, or gray shirts to get those clothes. They could have used any clothes, per se. So I think they kind of lucked out there, because this is just a quote-unquote civilian that turned into a clicker. So clothes are pretty generic, but they look good. I don't want to say weathering, but it's kind of beefed up and cut up here. Pretty straightforward, the cut up. It doesn't look like anything spectacular. It doesn't look bad. It's, again, just pretty straightforward. The only thing that I will note is the pants look way too clean. There should be more dirt and blood or something on the pants. It literally looks like they just snipped them up a little bit. So the pants are too clean. It looks like there are custom kind of forearms here, though. So instead of the just kind of the hands and then stopping, you have a mismatched color. The forearms actually do match, so props there. They did a pretty good job at matching all that. But yeah, again, clothes, tailoring, pretty good. So with the clothing out of the way, let's go ahead and get to what we all truly care about, and that's the head sculpt. Head sculpt, they knocked it out of the park. This thing is amazing, and I'm not sure if the camera details truly pick it up, but there's a kind of like a little gloss, a glisten to the gums and the teeth, so they must have used a little resin type material or something there. So it just looks really, really creepy. But the head sculpt is the beef of it, and I'd say price tag wise, I think this was $130 minus shipping and handling and stuff like that. But for $130, I think it's a phenomenal deal. I think the head sculpt alone, people would probably pay $100 for, if not more. They really, really did a good job on this head sculpt. One of the most unique head sculpts I have seen in the 1/6 category in a long time. For being a video game third-party company, and I know third-party is doing fantastic out there nowadays, but yeah, they just did a really, really good job at this kind of fungal, transformed look from the game. Pretty solid back there. Transition back to the front. So against closing, I guess I just want to mention that the 1/6 body that this is fixed to is also pretty great. It was really firm. It had some weight to it. It didn't feel like one of those junky, hollow, ratchet style bodies that I've got recently. More specifically, Daft Toys Joker, Joaquin Phoenix version. They gave this really crappy 1/6 body. So pleasantly surprised by the price tag that we did get a decent body with this. And all in, again, $130 for this phenomenal head sculpt, decent weathering, clothing, the matched forearms, some hand sculpts. and a really good stand. I don't think you can ask for much more for the price. And anybody complaining about accessories, I don't really know what clickers do that would warrant any type of accessory, other than some stuff on him. Maybe it was a different civilian, but yeah, I think they've just done a great job. I couldn't ask for much more. Super excited to see Joel and Ellie. And yeah, as we kind of round this out here, all in, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I can't find much wrong. The only thing that I would say again wrong would be that they didn't add much weather into the pants. It really just looks like some nice pants that they chopped up a little bit. But other than that, it's really kind of nitpicking. I'm going to go with a 7.9 out of a 10. Clicker, The Last of Us. In regards to the specific name of this version, The Last Survivor Part 2 Clicker Seattle version by CC Toys. Really great job, CC Toys. Props to you guys. I look forward to anything you do in the future, especially if we're going to go down the gaming route. Maybe even more clickers. I would definitely buy any other version that you guys came out with, so I just kind of want to stress that here too. But yeah, CC Toys Clicker, The Last of Us Part 2, signing off. Huh?